Hello, this is Baby Ramana, teacher in English. In this video, I would like to share with you the topic wish sentences part 1, that is how can we make use of wish sentences to express impossibilities in the present time or future time. Let us see. Wish sentences part 1, impossibilities related sentences in present or future time. This is we have taken from textual material. So it is textual model. Wish sentences here are used for wants, desires, wishes, impossible to happen in present or future time. For example, Raju wants to buy a big house. This is Raju's wish, but he cannot do that. So it is an impossible wish because he is very poor. Because he is very poor. Here, he is very poor. How does Raju express his wish? Express his wish. First, we have to do certain steps. That is step 1. First, we have to locate the sentence carrying the wish which is not likely to happen. So, in this para, the sentence carrying the wish, impossible wish is Raju wants to buy a big house. And step 2, we have to remove the part of the wish carrying sentence up to the word wish or want. So we have to remove as a second step from Raju to wants and write I wish in that place. And step 3, add subject I to the subordinate clause if there is no subject between the words and want and to. And between wants and to, if no subject is there, we have to write I. If any subject is there, we have to write the same subject. This is step 3. And step 4, change V plus verb 1 into verb 2, that is past tense. Let us see how all these steps can be applied in this example. So, first step is Raju wants to buy a big house, that is location of wish carrying sentence. Second step is we have to remove from Raju to wants and in the place we have to write wish. And second step is that between wants and to there is no subject. So just we have to add I. If any subject had been here, we would have written the same subject here. So as there is no subject between wants and to, we have written I. And step 4. Verb 2 plus verb 1 to infinitive has been changed into verb 2, that is bought. So we get the final answer. I wish I bought a big house. In this way, we can write the wish sentences for impossible wants, desires, and wishes. Example number 2. Ram wants to win a running race. So this is the wish. But he cannot do that because he is a physically challenged person. So the impossible wish is Ram wants to win a running race. How does Ram express his wish? Step 1. Locate the wish carrying sentence. The wish carrying sentence is Ram wants to win a running race. And second step is we have to remove from Ram to wants and there we have to write I wish. And third step is there, that is we have to write I. That means whenever there is no subject between wants and to, we have to write the subject I. If any subject had been there between wants and to, we would have written the same here. As there is no subject between wants to and to, we have written I as a subject. And fourth step is 2 plus verb 1 is changed into verb 2, that is 1. So the final answer will be I wish I won a running race. Example 3. Sindhu has missed her school bus. She has to go to school early or urgently. She wishes to have a car. This is not possible for her at present. For her at present. for her at present. How does Sindhu express her wish? The step 1, wish carrying sentence, that is, she wishes to have a car. And second step, we have to remove from she to wishes, we have to write I wish. And step 3, we have to write I as a subject, because between wish and to there is no subject, so we have to write I as subject here. And then step 4, to plus have is changed into verb to, that is had. By doing so, we get the answer I wish I had a car. Let us do an exercise. Example number 4. Rajani wants Krishna to live for a long time, but Krishna cannot live for a long time because he has a chronic cancer. How does Rajani express her wish? Step 1. Here, first we have to locate the sentence carrying the wish. Here, Rajani wants Krishna to live for a long time is the wish. We have written like that. And step 2. First, we have to remove from Rajani to wants. There we have to write I wish. And then step 3. Between wants and to, there is a subject. So we have written Krishna here. If there had not been subject here, we would have written I here. So, as between wants and to, there is a subject, Krishna, we have written the same subject here. And next, step 4, 2 plus verb 1 is changed into verb 2, that is lived. So, we get the answer, I wish Krishna lived for a long time. And next, example number 5. Sharmila wants to play tennis, but she does not have a tennis racket. How would Sharmila express her wish? The first step is we have to identify the wish carrying sentence. That is, Sharmila wants to play tennis. Second step is we have to remove from Sharmila to wants, and there we have to write I wish. And next one is that second step, between wants and to there is no subject, so the subject here will be I. And fourth step is 2 plus play is to be removed, and there we have to write verb to, played. So we get the answer by applying the 4 steps. I wish I played tennis. Next sentence, Mahendra wants to get first rank in the class, but he cannot because he is very dull and not intelligent and hardworking. How does Mahendra express his wish? Step 1. First, the wish carrying sentence, that is, Mahendra wants to get first rank in the class because it is an impossible wish because he is very dull and not intelligent, not hardworking. So this is the first step. And second step is that we have to remove from Mahendra to wants, and there we have to write I wish. And then between wants and to there is no subject, so we have to write I as subject. If there had been any other subject, we would have written the same subject here. As there is no subject between wants and to, we have written the subject I here. And then next step is 2 plus verb infinitive to get is changed into verb 2, that is got. And by doing so, we get the answer, I wish I got first rank in the class. Next example, Srinu's father has a car. He wishes to drive the car, but he does not know how to drive a car. So here the impossible wish is he wishes to drive the car. So he cannot do the work. How would Srinu's father express his wish? Here, Srinu's father. Srinu's father express his wish. Step 1. Wish carrying sentence. He wishes to drive the car. Step 2. We have to remove from he to wishes. There we have to write wish. So we have written I wish. And then next step is that between wish and to there is no subject. So we have written I as subject here. And then 2 plus infinitive is removed and there we have written verb to. So drove is written. By doing so, we get the answer I wish I drove the car. Another example, Anita wants to abolish the system of exams. She wishes to be the Prime Minister. It is impossible at present for her. How does Anita express her wish? Here in this para, there seems to be two wishes. First wish, Anita wants to abolish the system of exams, and second wish is she wishes to be the prime minister. Let us take one wish carrying sentence, that is, she wishes to be the prime minister. So the first step is I locate the wish carrying sentence. Here, the wish carrying sentence is she wishes to be the prime minister. Step 2, from she to wishes, we have to remove and there we have to write I wish. And third step, that is between wishes and to there is no subject. So we have to write I as the subject. And 2 plus B form is to be removed and in that place we have to write the verb 2 of the B form, that is was or verb. So by doing so we get the answer I wish I were the prime minister. And in this paragraph, there seems to be another wish, that is, Anita wants to abolish the system of exams. Let us write that wish. Anita wants to abolish the system of exams. This may be the another impossible wish. And as a step 2, we have to remove from Anita to wants and there we have to write I wish. And then between wants and to there is no subject. So we have to write as subject I. And after another step is that 2 plus verb infinitive, that is verb 1 form is to be removed. There we have to write the verb 2 form of it. So to abolish became abolished. So by doing these changes we get the answer I wish I abolished the system of exams. Well, friends, so for writing these sentences, wish sentences, first we have to locate the wish carrying sentence. Then we have to remove from starting to wants and there we have to write wish. And next up is that if any subject is there between wants and to, then we write the same subject is here. And if there is no subject, we have to write I there. And next step is that 2 plus verb 1 is to be changed into verb 2. By doing so, we can write successfully the wish sentences. Thank you, friends. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel by tapping subscribe button on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste.